Devon Taylor, Devon Taylor, Devon Taylor, Devon Taylor Podcast. Devon Taylor, All right, y'all, we're back with another episode, and it's not late. I'm here early, and I'm ready to talk about something that is super important to me because it's something that I've gone through, and I feel like something as creators we all go through. So I really wanted to just hit on the topic and get right to it right away. If you haven't noticed, I've been losing a little bit of weight. Yay. I've been taking care of myself, going to the gym more consistently, eating better, taking my multivitamins, and just really looking out for myself. So shout out to the gym for being right there for me because I've been going through a lot. But as I've transitioned into making the gym something that's, I guess, more consistent in my life, I am starting to see some differences in my face, and I'm super proud of that. So yes to losing weight, yes to going to the gym and working out. But to the main topic, why we are all here. When your friends and family don't support your dream. Yeah, it's pretty common, unfortunately, that a lot of people decide to start their own business and decide to venture out into the world of the unknown and try to make it. And one of the things that I've found really, really hard as I've been trying to create is just getting the support from my family members and my friends. And mind you, I'm saying this with a grain of salt because there are many of my friends that support me, and there's many of my family members that like, share, and subscribe to my content and really, really help me out as far as just trying to make my dream come true. But on the flip side, there's a lot of family and friends that choose to just watch from a distance, and they don't necessarily try to help out when it comes to supporting my business. Now, once again, grain of salt, like I said, there are two sides to this. There are the people that are your ride or dies that help you out. I have friends right now that I haven't seen in years that support me more than my immediate family. And I'm saying this because I think it's really important for us all to realize how we're showing up for the people that we say we love. If you truly love the people in your life, when they go out and try to do something like starting their own business, writing a book, becoming a singer, songwriter, whatever it may be that's creative and artistic, try to find ways where you can support them opposed to just kind of watching from a distance. And the reason why I say this is because, like I said, personal experience. As I have ventured out into this YouTube world, I've gotten a few views here and there, but the majority of the views are coming from people I don't know, not necessarily from my family members and friends. And even sometimes, TikTok has this funny feature where you can see who's viewed your post, but also who hasn't liked it. So I can see some of my family members sometimes looking at my post and not liking it. And that's just never been me. If my family or my friends are coming across my feed, I'm liking your content. Unless it's something that's just not that I don't agree with, which is really rare. I wouldn't call you a friend if you're posting things that I don't necessarily agree with. But for the most part, I would say if it's coming across my timeline, I'm stopping to give you a like because that's the least we can do. And it doesn't take a lot to like a post or to share a post or to comment on a post. And that's really what I want to drive home today is we have a lot of time on our hands that we are spending on these apps, on ourselves, and we're not showing that love to the people we truly care about. And when you don't take the time to show the people that you truly care about them, it starts to mess with people. And so I guess the whole point of my video today is to just bring some light to the situation to what happens when you go and start your own business. And sometimes that means your family not supporting you. So I've got some TikTok videos aligned that kind of go in line with what I'm talking about. We're going to do it kind of like I did this last video where, we play the TikTok video and I give a little comment about it. But I really just wanted to drive this point home because I see it more often than not where family and members and friends are not supporting their people. And we got to support our people. Like, I don't understand why that is not something that is more common, just to support within your own group, your own circle. Like, just doesn't make any sense to me. But we're gonna go through some videos. We're gonna talk about it, and at the end of the video, if you have any opinions about it, like, comment. I would love to hear comments. That would really, really, really help boost my video and the algorithm. But also, I want to start a conversation. Why do you guys think that we don't support our family members and friends the way we would be intended to if it were us starting a business? Like, say for instance, if you started a business and you wanted people to support it, I would think that you think your family members and friends would be the first one in line. You know what I mean? So why isn't that the mindset for everyone? Why isn't everyone going out of their way to support their family members and friends? We're going to talk about it and we're going to watch some videos. So of course, before we start our video, I had to have my little snacks and my drink. So this time, I know they're facing a lot of, shit right now, but I have my Poppy Cherry Limeade, which is what we're going to drink as we watch these. So I'm going to pop this right open and put that on in. And as my candies, we got some Starburst gummies, which I shouldn't be having right now because I am doing really well in the gym. But we're going to have some just to go along with this video because we need something. Okay? All right. Let's find the first video. Let's see. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Where did it be at? Where did it be at? Okay, there we go. I found it. All right, so we are on here, and we're just going to start. I saved a bunch of videos. We're going to start with the first one here, and then we're just going to go from there. And like I said, in between every video, we're going to talk a little bit. All right, so let's see. This one says, running my business made me realize you can't be mad at your friends and family not supporting you. That went fast. When the world is full of strangers rooting for you. That's sad to me. You can't be mad at your friends and family not supporting you when the world is full of strangers rooting for you. That's kind of sad to me. People are in the comments. Honestly, though, for real, friend, what's the name of these roses? Blah, blah, blah. Facts. Yes, keep going, queen. Felt it. Like, that's so sad. Like, we literally live in a time now where we have to depend on strangers in order to build our business, which makes sense. I mean, like, ultimately, you're not going to know everyone that buys your product, but when it's something you have to say out loud, it's kind of sad.
Do not expect your family members to support you when you are launching a small business. Where are all my entrepreneurs at? Can we talk about hating ass, jealous ass, toxic ass, narcissistic, two-faced, passive-aggressive, messy ass fucking relatives? Your family ain't shit when it comes to you and your personal goals.
Oh, girl.
I bet you, bitch, you start that new business, watch how your fucking family will sit back and watch you struggle. They'll watch you try to, scrape up money to buy supplies. They'll watch you, launch your Instagram business page, your business page on TikTok, your Facebook business page. They won't like shit. They won't like no posts. They'll sit back and quietly lurk. because they want to see you struggle with their sadistic, hateful asses. They don't believe in your dream. They don't believe in your vision. I know it hurts because when you're starting a business, it's hard, man. It's really hard. You really have to believe in yourself when nobody else believes in you. You have to be very passionate, very driven. You got to put the blinders on and focus and move forward. Okay. And yes, you got to scrape up money. You know, some of us work 2 and 3 jobs just to fund and fuel our small businesses, but that's okay. Do not fucking give up. Your family gonna sit back and watch you struggle because they're getting off on it. They're not gonna buy none of your products. Nah, they're gonna gossip about your ass. They're gonna talk about how dumb you look. Look at her little business. She thinks she all that. Why she don't sell nothing? They're gonna talk shit about you. I promise. Keep going and watch how God will flip your situation, and they're gonna look fucking stupid in the end. Your biggest support will come from total strangers. Total strangers will fucking love you and support you. They'll buy your products. It will not be your family. And don't get upset. I know it stings. I know it hurts, but keep going. Let the people that don't know you from a hole in the wall, you know, they will love you and believe in your dream. Then your motherfucking family will try to come. They'll try to be slick. They'll try to slither up in there. Hey, cousin. Hey, sis. Hey, baby. I always knew you could do it. I knew you had it in you. Fuck them. Do not talk to them. Do not allow them to come to nothing. They can sit and watch on social media. You blow up in their motherfucking faces. They get no access because they never supported from day one. I wrote this book, My Family Can Kiss My Ass. It's available on Amazon. You just got to go to the link in my bio and you can click it. It'll take you to Amazon, or you can search my name in Amazon and you can get this book. Cut your toxic family off, please.
Not her making a whole book because she upset with her family. I feel her though. That's wild. Yeah. It's really crazy that until you start becoming successful, you really won't see a lot of your family members supporting you. And like I said, take this with a grain of salt. This is not everyone, but it's a lot of people that go through this. Like this first girl says, girl started a balloon business. They don't even like the page. Ain't that some shit? And then someone else said, but when you succeed, they are all at your door. First one's knocking. Another girl said, yep, lost my best friend who was like a sis to me once I started becoming successful. The sneak disses and jealousy ruined our bond. That's so sad. My uncle told me this, and we both have successful businesses without family. And see, that's the thing, is like, am I really going to have to depend on complete strangers in order to build up this YouTube channel? Or will I be able to depend on my family to, like, you know, come and like the YouTube video? It's not like they don't see it. It's not like I'm not posting about it. But I guess it is how it is. Let's watch this next video.
People get offended when their family and friends aren't supporting their business, but that's not who you started your business for. Stop focusing on who's not. Focus on the people that are. We have customers that are over 100 orders. Wow. People that don't ever ask for discounts. They don't care. They don't care. And it doesn't matter if they have the same shirt and they need a backup, so they're going to get 2 more. People will say like, oh, my best friend has never bought something, or my best friend has never showed up. That's not your customer then. Right. Yeah, you can separate the two. It doesn't have to be all of your best friends or all of your customers. If people get a...
See, and I wouldn't say that it's like all my friends that don't support me or anything like that. But just like I said, like I have a completely different, I guess, way about going about things. Like when my friend started her clothing line, like I was right there with her. You know what I mean? I was even buying the clothing, even though it was for women, because I wanted to support her that much. You know what I mean? Like going above and beyond what I think a normal person would do. And I just don't think that's like there anymore. Like a lot of people don't like to go above and beyond, or I guess can't. I mean, it's really crazy. One person says, facts, I take care of all my customers, friends, and family who doesn't support me. We were never your customers in the first place. A lot of people saying facts. A lot of people sending hearts. Yeah, I mean, like, essentially, we're not building our business for our family. You're building your business for your people. And so that's what, I guess that's what the focus should be, is that you should be focused more on like trying to reach the people that are going to feel more aligned with your product and why you are even making it in the first place. And once you find that group of people, then that's when your sales will start booming. So really, I guess it's just, she hit on something. It's about tapping into that, that group that is really looking for your business, and that group that you're really looking to help support you.
Stop expecting people who are secretly against you to publicly support you. Catch it. I cannot tell y'all how many times people come on this app. My friend don't support me. My family don't support me. So what? Come here. And I'm going to touch your hand when I say this. Their support is not a necessity to your success. So stop trying to convince losers that you a winner. They don't understand that lingo.
Okay. I mean, was she telling any lies? Heavy on the, they don't understand that lingo. Okay. Yeah. I guess it's just for me, like it's one of those things where you're really trying to, and sorry, my beard is like itchy right now. It's one of those things where you're trying to just like figure yourself out. And as you're trying to figure yourself out as a business owner, you depend on your family and friends to kind of be there to support you. And when they're not, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a business owner and if you've experienced this, let me know in the comments. But like when you start your business, you see that your friends and family are the ones that are least supportive. At least in the long run, like when I first started my business, I had a lot of people, my friends and families, reach out, buy the book, buy some of the merchandise. But since then, it's been pretty much crickets, and the things that they don't need to necessarily buy, like tuning into a YouTube video. I don't think I have very many of my friends and family doing that. So I would say just as much as we're not really focusing on what our friends and families are doing and who we should be actually providing this service or this business to. I just say, if you have a friend or family that has started their own business, please see how you can support them. Like, I don't think it's that hard to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I'm going to say something to all the entrepreneurs out there. The real entrepreneurs is really doing it from the ground. You're starting that t-shirt line. You're doing your music, or you're selling, you're cooking, you're doing this. Let me tell you something very important. There's 8 billion people on this planet. You better not let them 20 people that you know directly, them 20 little people, stop you from connecting with the 100,000 customers that you got out, because you got in your feelings because them 23 people that you know, they supported you once, then double back. Ain't nobody support me. They don't support my friends. I hate them joints on Instagram. My friends don't support me. Why is you worrying about your friends? You only know 50 people. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You mean to tell me them 20 people going to stop you from moving? I had to shut my business down because nobody was supporting me. For them 20 people you know, you losing your mind? You losing your mind?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't stopped my business, and I'm definitely not going to stop these YouTube videos, because for me, or this podcast, I'm not going to stop this podcast, because for me, this is my way of leaving my staple on the world. Whether no one listens to this now, I know deep down in the future, this is going to be something that everybody is going to be listening to. So I keep going. I keep my head up. I don't care who's supporting me now, who's supporting me in the future. All I know is that I am leaving a legacy here on this earth, no matter what anybody says. So that one really hit home with me, because that's how I feel. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not shutting down our business because we're not being supported. Absolutely not.
Stop expecting people.
No, we heard her.
I'm going to say something.
Let's listen to her.
So, when I first started making videos online, nobody in my family understood what the hell I was doing, okay? And a lot of times we let our friends and family keep us back from what we should really be doing. Now, it's almost 10 years later, and I realized that what really makes a difference is when you start doing the thing yourself. You keep doing it, and you hold on to whatever you believe about yourself versus what people believe about you. And that is the transition that you're going to make when it comes to making your business a success. Honestly, strangers will support you way more than your family will. And I want you to stop waiting for your family and friends and just do your thing. They will catch up in the end.
And I want you guys to know something. I have great family. I have great friends that support me and have supported me in this journey. And I'm not waiting for nobody. Whether they're supporting me in the past or in the future, exactly what she said. You guys are going to see me 10 years down the road doing these videos and be like, wow, he really kept it going. Yes, because I believe in myself. I believe in my worth. I believe in what I bring to this world. I believe that this podcast is here because somebody needs to hear it. So regardless of what my family, my friends, or even these strangers are doing to support me, I'm supporting myself in my dream. And I can attribute that to everything that I'm doing now. I'm going to the gym for myself. I'm taking my multivitamins for myself. I'm doing my podcast for myself. I have my business for myself. I bought my home for myself. I mean, obviously for my family, but get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stopping because someone doesn't agree or someone doesn't support me necessarily. I'm going to keep going. And that's what I really hope you guys are getting from this video. If you have started your own small business, keep going. Don't let people stop you. Don't let the non-supportive people stop you from doing what you feel you were called here to do. Because we are all entitled to so much more in life when we give ourselves the opportunity to do so, or when we give ourselves the opportunity to be what we want to see. So keep going, y'all. Keep going. That's my best advice. Let's read some of the comments. Well, there's only a few. Someone said, my friend came out swinging though. They were my first customers and I will forever thank them. Yes. My friends and family were my first customers. They were the first ones to buy the book, the first one to listen to the podcast, the first one to just be there for me. So I forever thank you guys for showing me the support in the beginning, especially the ones that have been supportive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, you have no idea how much I appreciate that. Someone said I needed this message. Yeah, because it gets really hard out here as an entrepreneur, as a YouTuber, as a podcaster, as anything that's creative. It gets really, really hard because you start to second guess yourself and you start to think, what am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? But I've gotten to the point where it's not about who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for myself. Like I said, I'm going to catch strays along the way. Like, I know there are going to be people that are affected or at least feel inclined to listen to what I'm having to say because it's hitting somewhere. These videos are hitting somewhere. I saved them for a reason. You know what I mean? Let's watch the next one.
Accept the fact that people are not going to support you and you'll be better off in life. I don't care if it's your friends, your family, your social media following, or people that you grew up with. People don't support you for two reasons. They knew the old you, but they don't know the new you. They can't see the individual that's starting a business, that has the vision in order to change the world or wanting to fly across the country to start that career. They haven't seen it because they haven't done it for themselves, so they're pushing that same energy off on you. And number two, you haven't put in enough work for people to support you. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times we're expecting for people to swipe their debit cards and pay us, but we just started a brand new business and we haven't even put in enough work. And with those two things, I had to realize it's time for me to lock in. It's time for me to get better at my craft. It's time for me to get better at my marketing. It's time for me to improve upon my vision. It's time for me to show what I'm really made of. And through doing that, I'm going to show the world that I'm valuable and that I'm worth being supported. But from the beginning, I had to realize I'm not looking for your support. I'm looking to be my best self.
Period. Yes. I accepted that a long time ago too, especially when I started the podcast, because, not everything I'm saying is for everyone. And not everyone is going to resonate with it, especially people in my family. But I know that I'm here for a reason. And what I'm doing is far greater than anything that you could ever imagine, or even that I could ever imagine. So I keep going. I keep going because I know deep down inside, I deserve to keep going. You guys deserve to keep going. So don't let the people that are not supporting you right now affect whether or not you continue to go with your business. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my cat because he's crying. So Simone, we talked about this. Are you coming in or out? He just wants to be a part of the video. Once he starts hearing support, he's all in. He's that kind of cat. Cadillac. Thank you, baby. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, let's watch the next video.
When you're starting a company, you want your friends and family to support you. You want them to share your business pages on Facebook. But it's so important to realize that even if you're not getting that support, it does not matter, because your friends, your partner, your family members, they are not your target market. So just focus on reaching the people that really need to know about your business, and do not worry if it doesn't feel like you're being supported by your loved ones.
I love that she said that again. Like I said, I'm going to keep trying to drive home that friends and family, your partner, anybody that's in your life, immediate family, they're not your target audience. They're not the people that you are expecting repeat business from, or the people you're trying to reach. There's 8 billion people in this world. And if you're only focused on your friends, your family, and your partner supporting your business will never grow. You have to know that. You have to have a bigger idea of what you want your business to be about. And I want my business to be global. I want this podcast to be global. I don't want it to just be in my area or in my neck of the woods. I feel like I'm far greater than just, my circle. Someone says, I'm going to have this on repeat every Monday. I open up my event for pre-orders and wait patiently for friends, family, husband to share, and nothing. I'm their cheerleader all the time, but it's not returned. That's sad. I feel bad for that person. But honestly, you just got to keep going for you. What is your why? Why are you doing this? And maybe that's also something that you need to restructure, how much you're writing for everyone else and how much they're not doing it for you. Maybe this is the time where you start to figure out, what can I be doing more of for myself versus what am I doing for everyone else around me? That's just me. Let's see. What's next?
What I noticed, bro, is that when you get on, bro, or you start a business venture or anything like that, your family or your friends will not support you. And that's I start to understand, everybody got their own stuff going on. Everybody is their own star in a movie. People can't worry about your business because they're too busy worrying about theirs. But don't ever expect for people to help you out gate, bro. People won't mess with you, bro, or be rocking with you till you get on. When you get to the top, then that's when people gonna want to ride your wave. Oh man, you get them Dev doing this, Dev doing that. Let me. I mess with your vids now, but you wasn't messing with my videos when I was doing 200 views. I be seeing females online and stuff. They be all on Facebook I'm done doing here. Y'all don't support people. Y'all only support who popular. Y'all only support this. But think about it in reality, bro. Nobody gonna support you just because it's you. Let me go support Tasha. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Tasha. No, that doesn't work like that. Why would they support you when they could support a million other people? You gotta learn how to grind, bro, without no help, bro. People ain't gonna take your hustle serious, your business, none of that, man. Unless you take it serious first.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when people gonna start to look into you oh yeah, buddy not playing, he for real, he really do this, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when they gonna try to get on with you. Because they know you're not playing.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I started the podcast and I was going through some personal things, I started to give up because of that. I'm nobody's supporting me, no one's watching. What's the point? But then the more I started to do things for myself, the more I realized this is something I want to do, regardless of if people think that I'm good at it or if they want to support me or not. I don't care. And so that's why I started to be more consistent with it. And as I started to be more consistent, I got more people that wanted to be on the podcast. So I'm just saying, you guys cannot depend on others or allow others to change what you feel you are guided here to do. Continue to do what you feel you are guided here to do because you are supposed to be doing it. And the only reason why you would stop is because the enemy is winning. And once we let the enemy win, we're on a completely different path. Someone said, my mom supported me. That's it. Someone said, opened up a hand car wash and told family to come get a free car wash, and they never came. Crazy. Yeah, that would be the last time I offered anything free to them. Let's see. If you know how to support yourself, you don't need anyone else's support to move forward for real. I agree with that. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm not depending on anybody to support me. I'm not depending on anyone. Okay, I'm going to put you down, buddy. I'm not depending on anyone to give me handouts, or I'm not depending on anyone to stop and say, oh, I feel bad for him, so like, let me support him. I'm getting itchy because of your cat here, buddy. I literally do what I have to do and keep it moving. And that's it. And that's what you guys have to do. Just keep it moving. Keep pushing, keep going, keep fighting for what you believe you should be doing on this world.
Advice for the entrepreneur who doesn't have the support of their family.
I mean, you need a new family. You know, just because they're family don't mean they're right. I have a sister that's never bought any of my products from. I'm like, well, how much do you love me? Well, you should give me that book. Okay, you should pay me for the book. You go do a charity, I fund your charity. You don't buy my books when they release. You don't tell people about it. How supportive are you, really? You guys need to confront the people around you, you know? Just because they're your dad doesn't mean your dad could have quit on himself. There's no way he can support you if he quit on him. I can love him and still say, not good for me. So all families not created equal. There's 8 billion people on this planet. I just want to remind everybody this is part of your family.
I like what he said. I don't know how I feel about confronting your family, because I'm not very confrontational when it comes to like, why didn't you support me? But I mean, like, I'm good with holding boundaries. Like, once you see how people move, yeah, you have to kind of like make a decision. And like, I've made a lot of decisions with a lot of people in my life once I realized how they're moving, because essentially, like, they're showing you that they don't care about your business. They don't care to support you. And once that's been shown, I mean, you're pretty much, you just got to decide, what is it that you want? How do you want to live your life? You know, do you want to live your life waiting for the people that you thought would support you to support you? Or like he said, there's 8 billion people in the world that could be supporting your business, and you're wasting your time on the people that are not. I don't know. That's just me. Someone said, I don't need a new family. I would give my sister a book, but that is why you're rich and I'm not. Yeah, probably. Someone said, my parents don't even drink coffee, but they buy bags monthly to gift others and keep one on hand for entertaining. Oh, that's nice. Someone said, the people of America deep down just want to know if they can actually trust you. God spoke to me. Yeah, this is Grant Cardone's page, so I'm sure people are just saying a bunch of stuff. So we'll just go to the next video.
Some of you who are trying to get to the top, and you would have been able to get there faster if you had a family that would help you. But they watching you struggle. They watching you trying to pull it together. They watching you struggle to pay the bill, but they're not doing nothing to sacrifice. It's unfair that the whole family is depending on you. Here's the catch: when they didn't support you. I'm praying that this year God will put people strategically in your life who will help you in areas that your own family didn't even show up. It's amazing with everything that's on you that you ain't bitter, you ain't angry, you ain't cussing everybody out. You're still caring. It's amazing. You still speak to the folk that wanted you to fail and can be in the rooms with people that were betting against you. You still care. Some of you who are trying to get...
Yeah, I hear you. I have a whole family that depends on me, but they support me. In everything? No, but most things. So I can feel people that don't like that don't like that feeling of having to be like, okay, everything's on me, but then you guys aren't really taking the time to support me the way you should be. And like I said, support doesn't always have to be financial. You can support people in their journey to becoming the greatest version of themselves by liking a post, by sharing a post, by commenting on a post. Those are 3 things that you can do without spending any money. So it really just comes down to the people. Someone said, yes, true indeed. Mine watched me struggle for years. I'm so grateful, and I ask God to lead me to people who need me and send me people for me to support me. That's a good way to do it and look about it. Someone said, I blocked all recently. I just decided to move forward. It's called no contact. He right, who need family or friends trying to set you back. Bye-bye, good riddance, less stress. I don't know if I would block everyone if they weren't supporting me. I think I would just, like I said, keep it pushing, do what I have to do. That's all you can do, really. Someone said, so very true. Sometimes I try to fight against believing they really act this way towards me, but as long as God is for me, I'm for him. That's all I need to survive. Amen, sister. Or mister.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime.
So I think that was it. That's all the videos that I had about friends and family supporting you. I'm going to come back on the screen right now. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty down in the middle as far as like what people believe. People believe that you should just, move on. Grant Cardone said, get a new family. I believe that you should take note of what's happening around you, but also just realize that your business that you're starting is not necessarily for your family, for your friends, or even for your partner. Your business is for the 8 billion people in this world that you're looking to touch. So that's my advice is, family and friends are going to do what they can. You can, do what Grant Cardone said, which is push back and confront them about that. If you feel it truly like you're being ostracized or they're not looking out for your best interest, or in my opinion, you can do you. And that's what I feel. Do you. If you do you, God, I got cat hair everywhere. If you do you, at the end of the day, your family is going to come around because they're going to see how successful you've been. And everyone wants a piece of successful pie, if you ask me. So that's really all I had. If you guys like this video, please comment below. Let me know what you think. Have you started a business? Is your family and your friends supporting your business? If not, how does that make you feel? But that's all I got. I hope you guys are having a great week and a great start to your week. And I'll see you next time. Shine, bring your lips for stars.